Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Sharks kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Here's a short pass to Toffoli. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save on the play. Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Big time stop there. And now it's grabbed by Lee. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. The Islanders have it from the corner. San Jose's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to the offensive zone. Long reach breaks up the momentum. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Takes the feed. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Winberg's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Pass it up ahead. San Jose's looking to break out of their own end. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit!
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
The Sharks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Yeah, refs don't like that. There's the whistle as the net comes off. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. Sturm's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Throws it in. The Islanders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Sends it to the middle, and that's stopped. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Slides the puck over. Shot! And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Takes it in front. There's a great save on an excellent chance there. Vanacek's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Sturm's won the faceoff. And now he tries to get it across to Kunin. Finds some space in the corner. Feeds it over. Oh, I thought that was in, and it just climbs over the net.
Well, the fight for body position and the fight to get the hands on the puck, and that's exactly what happens. Just sails it over.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. San Jose's gained possession along the boards. And now he angles it across to Grundstrom. Can't maintain possession. Picked up along the boards by Chalowski. Moves it to Engvall. Here's a shot. Makes the save with the glove. Takes the feed at the point. Gets in the lane with the body. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. San Jose's got a hold of the puck now. Great use of the stick to poke it away. Slides it diagonally to Thrun. Wrists one. He scores!
But your coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
The Sharks have taken a 1-0 lead here past the midway mark of the opening frame.
It hasn't been easy to get here, has it? We haven't seen any offense in this game, and they get the first one, and they have to find a way to continue. Where there's one, you got to try and find two. Continue to attack.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Taken along the wall by Pellick. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. New York's got the puck along the wall. They put the puck into the offensive end. Works it across to Toffoli. He carries the puck up along the wing. Passes it over. A chance from the slot. There's a great glove save by Sorokin.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
New York's won the face-off deep in their own end. The Sharks have it now. Oh, what a save in front. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Well, certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there. Well, the officials aren't going to let this go on, James. There's going to be coincidental calls here. No harm, no foul, though. Both of them are going to the box.
You won't be there. You will not be missed. You haven't been existing the whole time anyway. That's a good job. Way to go, man.
Well, things should open up for both sides here with a little 4-on-4 action.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
New York's got the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Romanov. San Jose's got control of the puck. Into the offensive zone. He says, let's get physical on that play. Quick feed to Horvat. Shot! Stops him with a glove! Getting into the later stages of this period, San Jose's ahead 1-0. The Sharks win the draw. Scooped up along the wall by Thrun. San Jose's gained the line and into the zone. Puck picked up by Dellandrea. Oh, a little crash, bang, boom in the corner. Listen to this place. Still has possession. Risky. Oh, wait, no, it's in. It's in the net. It's in the net.
Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
The Sharks extend the lead to 2-0 here, and we're still only in period number 1.
Well, they've really dictated pace in this one. They've owned the puck, and in the offensive zone, they're putting pucks to the net at will, and they're just dominating in terms of their shot selection.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Fires it into the offensive zone. Scrum along the boards. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. There's a firm collision. Great extension on his part to poke it away. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2.
Present your ticket stub from tonight's game and receive up to 10% off of your meal at Bunsville Burgers Family Restaurants.
Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Sharks' start was really impressive. I mean, they dictated the pace, they dictated the tempo, and yes, they had the majority of shots on net. That's why they have a healthy 2-goal lead.
Vanacek's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
We're still in the early stages of this period. San Jose's got a 2-0 lead. And that's blocked from someone in front. That's not going to fool him. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. San Jose's been the more aggressive team offensively, and they continue to lead here in the second. Horvat's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Good positioning there to knock it away with the glove. Loses his balance on the play. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. Sends it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. The Sharks play it along the wing. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Muffs the shot attempt. Handles the puck. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. New York's got it along the wall. Oh, he'll feel that one. And they're going to drop the mitts here. And that'll do it after that one.
Got to know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down. The Sharks find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
Fair to say that was a rather spirited affair on the ice. Looks like both teams have cooled their jets. And here's the upcoming face-off. San Jose's won the draw.
Zetterlund's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Still keeps a hold of the puck. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Off the post!
Palmieri's been all around the net. It's what he does best, but he hasn't found a way to cash in. This is extremely frustrating for himself and the team when you get these golden opportunities and you don't put it in.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. San Jose's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. The Sharks start with the puck in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Eklund. Takes a shot. My goodness, what a save by Sorokin. The Islanders gain possession. Picked up along the wall by Eklund. Blocked in traffic. Quick shot. Slides the puck across to Cizikas. Shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Battle along the wall. And it's kicked away. Slides it up front. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Feeds the puck over. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Holmstrom.
New York's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find... Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Islanders are getting called for boarding on the play.
Duclair's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Jostles the puck loose. The Islanders will kill off a few extra seconds now. Gaining momentum along the wing. And they'll dump it in. Pushes it across to Smith. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Sends it in front, and it's blocked. And now he moves it quickly to Zetterlund. Sends the pass over. Oh, what a big-time stop by Sorokin! Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. New York's got possession here in their own end. Now a quick pass to Cizikas. From the point, looks to make something happen. Shuts him down. Time running out with this man advantage. Here we go. Moves it quickly over to Kunin.
McLean's penalty is almost expired.
Strong penalty killing execution as both sides are now back to even strength.
Well, that power play really wasn't effective at all, James, and coach won't be happy. A lot of possession time, but it correlated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 2-0 is the score. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Redirected off a stick. They score! And the Islanders fans are on their feet tonight!
I love this snapshot from in tight, James. That beats the goaltender. But how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
New York's looked way more engaged since the start of this period, Cheryl, and now they're starting to get some of the rewards.
Well, you can certainly feel the energy. There's two trains of thought here. There's the physical side and there's the emotional side of the game. Both are connected for them right now.
And that puck leaves the zone. Here we go, puck's in deep. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Dishes it off. From the blue line, they take control of it. Quick pass to Pajot. Slides the puck ahead to D'Angelo. Here's a chance. What a stop right there.
Vanacek's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Slides it quickly to D'Angelo. Into the offensive end now. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Here's a short pass to Kunin. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Oh, and that battle ends as the puck gets loose. Moves it to Palmieri. Back at the point, they set it up. Great save by Vanacek. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the 1-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be to task and kill this off.
The Islanders will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, in a 1-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall. Here he is in close. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
The Islanders take it across the line. Centering to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. And he takes the feed. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. And he gets just enough to keep it out.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Approaching the final 60s. They've got an on-man rush. Scores! Off the rush and they finish it!
I love this play, James. Not taking no for an answer. It's forceful play and showing that you've got the power to drive the dot. Finishes it off with a goal.
New York's push in the offensive end gets them the equalizer they needed.
Yeah, and with impeccable timing too, James. At the end of the period, you always know you want to maintain your composure, but you also want to create a ton of energy. You don't want to be scored on, but you certainly want to score a goal. They did just that. They got themselves back at evens in this game.
Quick feed to Lee. Here's a centering pass. He scores! What a goal!
Coaches are always harping on pass execution. Well, this is a clear example. When the pass is crisp and it's on the tape, it's on the money, it finds the back of the net.
The Islanders have persevered. They've weathered the storm, and look at this. They now lead here late in the second.
And this should give them a real jolt here, James, and they'll head into the intermission with the lead, and this is really important that they feed off of that energy and they come out in the third flying.
Taken by Engvall. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Takes the feed from the left side. And that doesn't go well. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next.
Hey fans, be sure to get your season tickets now at this year's playoff locations and prices. Pay the regular season ticket price for rounds 1 through 3. That offer is available now.
Teams are lined up and they are ready to get this third period underway. Final frame is underway here. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Fires it! Glove save! There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. New York's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this third period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And the goalie somehow gets a piece of that one. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. New York's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. The Islanders win the draw. Angles it over to Lee. He got all of that hit. The Sharks gain possession along the wall. And he loses control here. And sends it just out of reach. Picks it off, and they turn on the pressure. Takes the pass, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Toffoli's got it against the boards. Avoids the defender, and a great save. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Poked away in the offensive end. And that pass attempt is deflected. Here they come on the attack down the right side. And now he moves it to Pajot. Good check, frees the puck up. Directs it on over to Thrun. Takes the feed. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Moves it quickly over to Pajot. From the point, they take control of it. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Denies it in front. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. San Jose's got a hold of it along the wall. And it's a quick pass to Wallman. Rocked him in the open ice. Picked up along the boards by Zetterlund. Glove save by Sorokin. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, New York's got a 3-2 lead at this point. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Dismiss that chance. Taken along the wall by Gatcomb. Thunderous hit in the wall. The Sharks played along the boards. Takes a shot. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. And he slides it quickly to McLean. Pass back to the point. Fires it on net. Big time stop.
Vanacek's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
The Islanders have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Sturms won it off the faceoff. And now it's to Thompson. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Oh, slick work with the glove by Sorokin. The centermen glide into position. And they'll start with possession. Grips it, rips it, and he rings the post.
San Jose's been getting closer to the net and getting better looks. That one goes off the pipe, but this game is close. They can get another one. They can get right back in it.
Past the midway mark in this period, the Islanders have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. The Sharks win the faceoff. Grabbed along the boards by Thrun. Shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Great reach with the poke check by Boqvist. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Picking up some steam at center ice. Eklund's the victim of a slash, and the official caught that. We got a penalty coming up. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Up by one, and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as a power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
San Jose's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, they earned this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Puck scooped up by Wenberg. Big time stop there. Flips it up the net. Denies him again. Moves the puck down low. Quick pass to Lindgren. Makes his presence known on the ice. Denies that opportunity. New York's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Puck hops onto the bench, and we got a stoppage in play. McLean's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. San Jose's won the face-off. Oh, what a stop by Sorokin! Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Inside the offensive zone. The Islanders have possession shorthanded, and they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Smith's taking it from his own end. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Great read by the goalie as he pokes it away with the stick. Here's a chance to move the puck outside the zone. Oh, that's a big-time clearing attempt there.
Yeah, it's a great defensive play. You got to be strong on your stick. You got to know where everyone is. And let's face it, coach knows exactly who's out there at this time of the game for that very reason.
And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. There's another stop. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Scooped up along the wall by Nelson. Blocked in traffic. New York's got possession here in the offensive zone. And he makes that save as well.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. New York's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Horvat. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Quick shot. Denies him with a save. Feeds the puck up to Zetterlund. The Islanders have it from their own end. And he takes the pass. Slides the puck to Lee. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Driving right to the front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Vanacek.
Lee's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
And he can't hang on after that hit. Passes the puck over to Romanov. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Tries to feed it over to Eklund. Receives the pass. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. San Jose's emptied the net. The extra attacker's now out on the ice. And that play's neutralized. And he slides it quickly to Toffoli. And he takes the dish. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in their own end. A shot at the empty net. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Sends a pass over. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. New York's quick start, the difference in this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, but the last 40 minutes, boring. And sometimes that can lull you to sleep as you find a way to protect the lead. But man, they're lucky that they didn't get bitten, as they didn't really generate any offense after the first.
Well, from the squared circle to the ice, the yes chant has taken over everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, this is a tradition now, and these fans are incredible, aren't they? I mean, they're just giving it back right at their team, and vice versa. The yes chant is alive in the stadium.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cebulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya.